Men spørgsmålet er, hvad der i virkeligheden er fornuft. Der findes en norsk filosof. Han mener, at mennesket er født med en halv promille for lidt.
Altså jeg må sige, jeg kunne da godt sådan bruge en halv promille sådan på daglig basis for at få lidt mere selvtillid.
Det har vi da alle sammen brug for. Det har du da også brug for. Jeg synes, det er spændende.
Guys, let's start with the first statement. Sven, I'm gonna kick it off right away with a statement that you brought into the mix. And that's the statement, another round glorifies drinking culture.
I think it's a 50-50. You can take out both, but now I'm really already like in the boring diplomatic version of myself that you can say, yeah, you can say this, but you can say that. In the beginning, I really thought it was glorifying. And afterwards, for me, if I have to make a decision, because it's really boring to say 50-50, so I make a decision right now. For me, it was a really bit glorifying alcohol, because I really thought, well, it sounds really interesting. This
maybe say something about you.
You were like, okay, let's try tomorrow.
Yeah. Because I thought this 0.5% promillage that you should have in your body to give you more self-confidence, to keep you more rolling smoothly through the day. I found it very interesting, and I found it also really believable. And I thought. Yeah, maybe I would also eager to
start
try
that experiment.
Yeah, I had that feeling.
Well,
yeah.
I think we started. We already had that experiment in our student years.
Yes, true. But we're not that far in our midlife crisis yet.
No, true.
We don't know what's coming.
Koen, for you,
what do you mean? It's already empty. No.
What's your position on this?
There are two things in this movie in that sense. I don't think it glorifies because it easily shows you very fast how bad it can be. So I don't think it glorifies drinking alcohol. The ideas, like Sven said, is very interesting. The glorifying thing for me was a little bit in the movie that it seemed like 16-year-olds in high school already. The guy was saying 55 drinks per week or something. Like, who drinks that?
Oh, yeah.
55? Bas, 55?
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, at 17, 18, not that much, but at 17, 18, like when we went out on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That's 3 nights of going out a week.
Yeah, but did you drink 14 beers per evening? You didn't.
Sometimes we did.
Well, I had some friends that had quite a pace. So
I know one friend. I know one friend of us. Yeah. We all know him.
So there must have been weeks that it has been quite bad. But like I get your point. But I do think it's like what they also said in this movie. Like, well, this whole country is already.
I didn't know. Did you know that Denmark had such a drinking problem? I thought it was only Finland or something.
Well,
but
no, I think Denmark, but also Sweden. People really like to drink here. Yeah,
nice.
They are this Viking culture. Right? They are really like massive behavior when it comes to this.
Extremes.
Not really subtle. No.
Yeah.
No.
But for you, Bas, was it for you? Was it for you?
Yeah, was it glorifying for you?
Well, I had some points during the movie that I was thinking about it, and I think it was mostly the moment, for example, when the student boy was said, like, just have a few sips before you accept.
That was nice.
Okay.
That was nice.
That might send out a message that's not too great, because he passes on his exam, but it might get him into alcoholism.
What happens in college? Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Every exam.
Okay. But in the end, I think like the use of alcohol was more a metaphor for that you have to break free sometimes a bit and not stay stuck. So that's, I think, cheers. I think that's what it was all about. Of course, that 0.5% that you can also achieve it without alcohol. We saw, of course, Mads Mikkelsen's character Martin, that he was very stuck in life and he got boring. He didn't want to dance anymore. And towards the end of the movie, you see he takes a sip of the bottle, but it's not about that anymore.
Exactly.
Because that's not why he starts dancing. He starts dancing because he can now reach that 0.5% without the alcohol, and that's what it's all
joy
about.
Back in life. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's how
I didn't get it. So he got the 0.5% of alcohol promillage without drinking.
Yeah. That's how I interpret it. It's
or the feeling of feeling 0.5%.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
I will put another statement then to match to follow up on what Bas is saying now. I didn't make it up myself. I read it somewhere because I wanted to read more about the movie. Someone really nicely put on Reddit or whatever, I might not be a dancer, but I still know how to dance. You understand
In
what
what way? I don't know what to do with this one.
It's like, you see the ending, right?
Yeah.
If you see Mads Mikkelsen with his beautiful dance move, it says, I might not be a dancer, but I still know how to dance. That for me sums up the whole movie. He was stuck, exactly what Buzz said. He was stuck in that routine, and he had so much potential. The whole movie, her friends are saying you had so much potential. You applied almost for a PhD grant or whatever, and everybody was always rooting for you, and somehow he got stuck in it. And I think the symbolic gesture or thing at the end that he suddenly again knows how to dance, it means he always had it in him, but he just didn't know how to find it and to express himself again. So that's how he got that, his groove back by attaining the 0.05 without the alcohol. So in that sense, I mean,
exactly.
I meant it.
Yeah. Good analyze.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think that's the message. I think it's not about the alcohol so much. It's more like a symbolism for what it's about. That we just have to break free and be a bit crazy sometimes. Go out of our patterns to break free. And in the end, you can also do that without alcohol, of course. So I think in the end, that's the message. Like we don't need alcohol actually to get to that point.
Mm-hmm.
If I summarize you see a positive message. I also hear talking about this movie and with a negative emotion because they had the impression he's still like an alcoholic can never really un-alcoholic himself. Like he always will stay a bit of an alcoholic. That's how they interpreted it, the movie, the ending. What do you think about it, Koen?
Yeah, that's the thing. I think I understand a bit what you mean because the ending for me, they go then to the table. They have the lobsters and the drinks, and they are all sad. They're almost crying, all of them. And suddenly they go to meet their students again. They're goodbye, waving off to the boat, and they start drinking again. But I first thought, oh my god, because it for me it really had to do with the messages he got from his wife, that she was like she wanted him back, or she also said I miss you and I miss you a lot. So he was happy again, and I thought the whole time until they moved to the boat, I thought he's gonna now say, guys, enough with the drinking and food, I'm going to my wife. But that didn't happen. So then he started drinking, and I thought, oh, does he go now? But seeing him dance and just having one zip, I felt like he found his groove back. He enjoyed life again. And if it was only drinking, but I think it was like, I'm doing this, I'm finally free, I jump in the water, I go to my wife, and I think that's how I interpreted it. Interpreted it.
Okay, I was not so sure. I also saw that the film director was flirting with death with these shots of the water. That had also some suspense for me that he would Martin
took it very dark.
Took
it really dark.
Well, I was watching this in January. Maybe that was also.
It's just January probably exactly.
Yeah, I had a dry January. No, so I thought he was also flirting a bit with death because his friend was of course drowned in the sea. So I found that I don't know. Maybe it was not so obvious.
I had a feeling with that last thing, the drowning of the friends. When you talk about the alcohol abuse, I had the feeling that was solely in the movie to be ahead of this discussion, to show like alcohol is bad. This is what can happen to you. For me, it was completely unnecessary death for me.
Exactly.
It didn't add anything to the movie.
Didn't even make sense, to be honest.
No, so that was one minor point I had for this movie. I felt like, what does this add to it? For me, it was just in there to show, to create drama, which for me wasn't really necessary drama.
But if you continue this, like there was also no point till he showed up drunk at that meeting from the school, the teachers. It was no point. He looked depressed, so suddenly he. Like also, we didn't see even how he died. We only see the shot.
Was it suicide? Was it drowning?
Yeah, we see him with his dog going on the sea or lake, whatever it was, and then suddenly you see the boat without him, but we didn't see anything else.
No.
Yeah,
but do you think did he commit suicide or did he just fall off and drown?
The strange
he wanted to put it in his safety jacket first. He was wrestling with it. He couldn't.
He put it off.
Drunk.
Yeah. I think also Sven is right with suicide in a way because the strange thing was that till the moment he got that drunk and he showed up at the meeting of the teachers, there was no sign of him being depressed. But when he got to that level and Mads Mikkelsen's character tried to help him, he said something weird. No, at the end, he was still messed up. He still wanted to get drinks.
Don't come look for me or something.
Yeah,
like
so I think, but it was not really logically written in the story in that sense. Yeah.
And he was
for me, it was unnecessary.
Depressed. But I didn't find it really unnecessary. I found it because I was really entertaining the movie really a lot until that moment, and I've really found it. I went really in their flow, in their happiness, in their craziness, and I felt also a bit nostalgic seeing all these people in a bar having fun. You know, that's really, because we're now in a lockdown period, and I was thinking, okay, this dev put me with feet back on the ground. Alcohol is not this medium for to have this fun. You know, you should not look for this in alcohol.
And that's why I think it was in there. But for me, I think the difference in that is like what you said. I up until that point, I already didn't only have fun. I already felt this real tragedy for this middle-aged man that wanted to be something that they were not anymore. So I felt already it was not just fun for me anymore. And this moment didn't. I already had that feeling, so I didn't need that moment to get that feeling, so to say.
Okay, I had a different. I thought they were not so sad. I thought that they had the starting position of the movie that they were.
Yeah, starting was sad. Then it was nice.
There was one or two characters that were sad, mostly Martin. But I thought, okay, that's also part of life, and they are gonna find a way to deal with it, and they're gonna lift themselves up back again, and to find their more happy version of themselves. And I think this turning point with the guy who died put at least me back on the ground that alcohol is not the factor to maybe look for the answers.
No.
But I don't know, maybe I would do the same, look for alcohol, I don't know, with my friends, going partying somewhere, Stockholm or Bucharest. I don't know.
3 months when I will come to you, we're gonna party.
Okay, so that's clear. Some mixed messages. I also looked into some reviews online. I also saw some mixed opinions on this one. This is our opinions.